Okay, I've got this car up on ramps to do this job. You might want to put it on stands to get it a little bit higher, give you more room. Okay, this is a 3.0 liter engine here. We're going to go into the fuse relay box, take the cover off, and pull the fuel pump relay. On here we have a little diagram of it, so we can see that it's this one right here. And this is going to be to purge the system, depressurize the system. Okay, now we're just going to run it until it uses up gas, relieves that fuel pressure.
Fuel pressure is relieved.
Let's disconnect the battery. Okay, don't forget to put the fuel pump relay back in. Should be all ready to go. Alright, so we're under the car. There's the muffler coming in on the passenger side. Okay, so here's the fuel pump. What we're going to do is take these two bolts out that attach to the straps and lower this fuel tank down a few inches so we have some room to work here. So I'm using a floor jack underneath there. I've got a 2x6 between it and the tank to spread the weight. Okay, so here we are. It's 15 millimeter on that strap bolt. Okay, looks like it's broke. Okay, so here comes the other one. Using a breaker bar here. It's been on there a while. Okay, we'll hit that next with a ratchet. Soak these down. Some penetrant. You always want to be conservative when you pull these bolts out. It's a huge mess when one of these snaps off, so I took my time. Okay, they're both out. Okay, so now we're going to lower this tank a little bit. Just low enough to get us access. Peek up here, and there you can see the I'm not sure how much we can do. A couple inches, I guess. That should be enough right there. So using a needle nose pliers to depress the tangs on there. Got it depressed. And then we're going to wiggle it. I think we already have it partly over the top. There it is. There's inevitably going to be some gas. There it comes. Here's where you're going to watch for a little gas. And yeah, we got a little gas.
To disconnect the electrical plug, we have to move this little plastic red piece to the right. To do that, get a dental pick in that little window, pull it toward you, and then pull it to the right.
Get this little clip out, you have to take a dental pick. Get in the gap here, pull it toward you, then push it in. And then now we can squeeze it and release it. Okay, so I'm going to be using this Craftsman strap wrench. It goes like that. We'll wrap it around there and rotate it this way. Okay, there it comes. Okay, let's clean this off here. We don't want any dust falling in the tank. Okay, what's left too? Here's a replacement. Got this from Amazon. Original. Now we have to put this arm in. This didn't come installed on it, so I'm just going to quickly show how that's done. We're going to have to remove this little clip here. Then the arm goes in here and snaps into place. There. And then this can go back in. There, simple enough. Our float is installed. You also prop here before you put it up there. Put the new gasket on. You want to get that in there and then find you have forgotten to put that in. We get a protective ring back on there with some plastic. It's sort of coming around from the front. Put the float in first. Now we rotate. Into place. And with the gasket in place around the entire outside edge, now you'll see this little notch in the pump. It fits into a slot on the ring. Once it's in place, and then you can put the hold down ring on. Okay, so you get this down here far enough by hand, you'll find that you've got this in the slot. It doesn't rotate anymore. You can finish it off with a strap wrench, because it isn't down all the way yet. You have to press that gasket pretty far. It's not going to go, this isn't a deal where it's going to go on good enough by hand. Rest assured of that. Alright. Okay, that feels pretty good. Well, we're still rocking a little bit. So we got to go a little more. Okay, it appears to be very close now. Needs to be nice and snug. There. Should do it. Yeah, it's not moving around at all anymore. So just to show you a little more detail, you push this in and then you can pull it toward you. There. That's the unlock position. So now we'll plug it back in. And then push this that way to lock it. Well, I thought it'd be locked. I'm having problems with this locking mechanism on here. When I get it all the way in and it goes in with a nice snap, I can't slide that orange piece to lock it. It's right now in this position, I can pull it out. Okay. See, and that won't do it. There's the position of it, and I cannot now push this over. It jams up, but it's got to be all the way over like that before it will seat in the plug. Okay, there it is. We finally got it. Ridiculous battle with it. I'm sorry, like this. It'll snap into place. And I'll get it oriented. There it is. Alright, let's do the blue line. Okay, let's raise the tank back up. Pinch this line here. Now I've got some never sees on these bolts now. Wow, I guess this is going to go on after the bolt. It's going to get in the way. I'll put that on after the bolt after all. It's best not to have the tank up all the way when you start these. Okay, we'll finish these up with a ratchet. Get it good snugged up. No, it's working. Okay, it's on with the ground here then. And that's the correct position for it. Oops. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Just wrapped up. And reconnect the battery. We'll test this thing out. Alright, we're running. Let's go check for leaks. Okay, looks like everything's
Looks like the fuel tank level sending unit is reading correctly. Thanks for watching.